Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. So, last week I was in Florida. I got to spend the entire week with my parents. I had a few opportunities to speak while I was there, and the whole thing was just delightful. I mean, it wasn't exactly what you would expect when you go to Florida because it was a little chilly, but it didn't snow. And while we were there, it snowed a bit back here in Michigan, and so we got to miss that, so it was all good. While we were there, my husband and I received a phone call that was rather interesting because it is pertaining to a new thing we're looking into, something that's been in our heart for years, and now we're just kind of finally moving on it. And it's caused me to spend more time thinking, more time praying, more time asking God, what is it that you want me to do? And in that, He has led me to spend a little bit more time considering a passage from Ephesians. And I'd like to read that to you if you don't mind. This is Ephesians chapter 2. It says, "As for you, you were dead in your transgressions and sins in which you used to live when you followed the ways of this world and of the ruler of the kingdom of the air, the Spirit who is now at work in those who are disobedient. All of us also lived among them at one time, gratifying the cravings of our sinful nature and following its desires and thoughts. Like the rest, we were by nature objects of wrath. But because of His great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ even when we were dead in transgressions. It is by grace you have been saved. And God raised us up with Christ and seated us with Him in the heavenly realms in Christ Jesus, in order that in the coming ages He might show the incomparable riches of His grace expressed in His kindness to us in Christ Jesus. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." The thing is that passage is, well, it's pretty well known. I mean, it's a great passage painting the picture for us of where we were and where Christ brought us when He saved us. And that is a good thing, and it's encouraging, and I love that. But it's that last verse. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which He prepared in advance for us to do. That's what I've been really thinking about. Because I don't believe God saved me just to save me. I believe He prepared good works for me to do. I believe there is something I need to be doing, and I'm asking Him, God, is this it? I only want to do what He wants me to do, but I want to do everything He wants me to do. So I've been praying for a long time, but especially in these past several days, I've been praying, God, if you will lead me, I'll follow. Will you show me the way to go? And the thing is, I believe He's faithful. And I believe He is leading. And I believe He is showing the way. And so I'm so excited about that. And as it becomes appropriate, I'll share more about that here. But I just want to share that. I want to share that aspect of my heart with you today, because maybe you're in a similar place. Maybe you recognize that God saved you, not just to save you, but to use you. In His love, maybe He wants to take His love, pouring it through you to the world around you. Maybe you don't know how He wants to do that. May I encourage you to join me in praying, God, if you will lead me, I will follow. And then may we trust Him for the grace to follow obediently. Go now. Have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.